And now we have new ingredients. Pork meat. Pork meat from the farm of Ivan Levtsenyuk. Our friends from west of Ukraine blessed us with a lot of pork meat. Now we have meat. Simply why I was calling to my friends here, because I was in a cafe and I saw two old ladies eating soup, and then one of them found in the soup piece of chicken meat. So she started loudly saying like, meat, I really see meat, because it's just a simple soup that we are serving, but when people see meat, their eyes are becoming very big, and of course with chicken meat it's a bit difficult, because we have some frozen chicken, but it's a lot of job to take bones apart and to boil. But now we have pork. Now we have really fresh pork meat, which we can use. Already some of our volunteers were asking like, well, can I buy maybe 1 or 2 kilos for the family, because meat in a very big shortage here also. And now we have pork meat for our soup, so the soups will taste even better. And also I will show a little bit, we are getting some support. This was from Germany. This is also, so we're giving now to villages. You see mattresses, you see some pillows, which we're placing here next to ingredients. But this is ready for shipment to the villages where houses were burned. And also we are supplying with all this to the neighboring churches. So every church is becoming now kind of shelter place. And even those churches which didn't have showers, they're trying to make a shower, they're trying to make toilet normal for people, which are moving. Now they're moving actually from the east to the west. But we believe that in future the same people will move from the west to the east back to their places, and then they will also need, so they will travel and they will stay overnight here, and we will be able to give them some supplies, we will give them some clothes, we will give them some pillows, because a lot of people, they travel back, they even not know in future if their houses stay or not. So when they're here, they can pick up what they need, they can pick up the food, they also can get for children diapers. For adults, we are supplying here diapers, and we are cooperating with completely different type of organizations, but trying to work a lot with churches. We are working with Catholic Church here, with different type of Protestant churches, but also just with people with big heart, with volunteers who are distributing products. And I will show you also here we have flour. We are not very much checking the quality of this flour, because we are glad just with every kilo we get, but this we got also from west of Ukraine, and we were able to transport it, but it seems like this is even not, no, it is Ukrainian flour, because flour will be also in a shortage, flour will be in a need. And we try to build up the stock of flour, because a lot of fields here in Ukraine are damaged because of the war, or they turned it into minefields, so it is dangerous to plow, to sow, and it means that there will be much smaller harvest. And especially we had very big harvests in Ukraine at the south, and south is now quite a big part is occupied by Russians, and of course no any agriculture works there. So that's why we now try to build up the stock for the rest of the year already of flour, to be able to produce bread and to distribute it in case of the war. Then it will be of enormous need, because then it will be a question of survival for people. In case war will be over, then also people who are in need, people that lost jobs, people that lost houses, they will be able to come to us, to the bakery, to cafe, and to get bread for free and soups for free, because we are now quite careful with giving out humanitarian aid. We are trying to check every person, but bread and soup, what we saw, there is practically no speculation with that. So if people are coming just for bread and for a bit of soup, these are people which really need it, because otherwise you would be ashamed to go and just to walk sometimes several kilometers just for the bread and for soup. So those who are coming, they really need it. And also there are people who are coming, they need just to speak, they need just to sit a bit, to relax, they just need to switch off their mind and to hear some words of encouragement. And when Christians in a cafe are sharing their love and faith and their hope, people's eyes start shining, and that is so good to see. And I'm so glad that each of you who is following my videos and giving support, that you are part of this. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. But look to this beauty. This is real Ukraine. This is pure pork fat cut, and then we add it also to soups. The potatoes are getting cut, but do you hear this? There is music. Here, you see, we have upgraded already production process, so we have a blender. So the onions are cut more automatically. Beautiful. Well, the potatoes are washed also semi-automatically. But here is fully automated potatoes peeling line, and this is done super professional. Also, look, carrots. Well, we are short of carrots, by the way, but now there are some friends of us traveling from Germany, and they are on the way. They promised that they will buy some onions and also carrots, because we could not find them here. So we continue our ministry today. The soup will taste beautifully because we have real pork. We have real pork for people. Can you imagine? So we'll make, there will be meat in the soup. Unbelievable. So today is a great day. By the way, it was quite silent. There were not heavy bombardments, and we heard from our friends which are fighting now at the front line that in the neighboring villages there were several very effective attacks of Ukrainian soldiers and many tanks. I got yesterday photos of many burnt tanks from one of my friends. I don't place it so much because maybe on a Facebook it's not very nice to show some things there, but we are very glad that now the Russian troops, at least the really powerful part of that, is thrown like 50 to 70 kilometers from us. We have smaller groups really close to us, but our soldiers are doing a very good job to try to catch them, if possible alive, to keep them alive and to send them back alive to their mothers. But otherwise, unfortunately, after some fights, and I saw some photos, you know, when there is only a piece of metal left from people, because they are burning down in tanks, those which don't want to be catched. But we do our job, and we try. Look, also we have here from the west of Ukraine, our friends were doing especially for us meat already prepared in cans, and we also use it to put it in a soup. And here we have more. This is pork, also pork meat already pre-cooked, and that was done by Ivan Levtsenyuk and his friends at the west of Ukraine. So thank you that you stay with us. Thank you that you are part of our ministry. Thank you that you are praying for us, because I was just reading this morning in Psalms that under your wings I am protected, and that's how we feel here, because there are explosions in Kiev, there are heavy fights in the villages, but we are really here in the town. We feel like we are under the wings of God, and so I believe that these are your prayers which are also helping us to stand, and for sure they give us a lot of power and we need even more power to serve. This was jam, and it is jam, and we have here a beautiful mix of cereals for the nice breads. And we were preparing it on a special equipment because you needed to cook it with the steam, with certain temperatures and pressure. And now I will show you what we are doing on the same equipment. So look to this. We have potatoes already cut. We have here beautiful carrots, and we have some rabbits. And we have, look, these are beautiful confectionery ingredients. Yeah. And we have volunteers who are cutting that and making it to pieces. And here we have automatic peeling line for the potatoes. Potatoes are then washed and then cut, and then here it is already prepared for the batches for new soups to be cooked. Here we have cabbage, carrot, potatoes, and meat. And meat is the beautiful part. We just received yesterday fresh pork meat, so tomorrow people will enjoy the beautiful pork meat. And these are all volunteers which are from completely different places. I mean, well, here from the town, but completely different professions. And they are all joined the Bake for Ukraine on volunteering basis. Now we start paying them also to support their families, and it's already more than a month we are running this, and every time people are coming, and what we see that when people are coming just for bread and soup, these are really people who need it. You know, when you are distributing just we do also help people with some more humanitarian aid. We have quite some things which are coming to us from the Netherlands, from Germany, from our friends. So we give sometimes pillows to people, or just water, clean water. We also give some juices, but people need basic food. And if you give some more fancy things, then you always have very big lines of people who are waiting for that. But if you are giving just bread and soup, as we are giving it every day, then people make their way if they really need. So you cannot speculate with that. It's just you are coming, you are eating, and that's what you eat for the day. Just fresh bread and warm soup. So thank you for everyone who is supporting, sending products. We are trying to process them, make nice soups. We bless those soups with our prayers, and also our people from the churches. They are sitting in the cafe, they are speaking with people, bringing them the good news that God loves them even in these circumstances. And there are many people around the world who are supporting and praying for them, and want to help them and to support in this difficult time. So thank you for everyone who is supporting us, who is sending or products or money or praying for us. We are so glad that we have so many friends now. I get messages from people which I never saw before, never knew before, but such a warm, beautiful personal messages of encouragement and words of support that it really makes it going further, and we are ready to go on to help people in need on and on again. Thank you.